جبتها. اي جبتها. يلا يلا جيب $20 بالأول. $20 شنو تقصد؟ بالأسبوع الماضي كان 15. ما تريد كيف عاد؟ إن كان هيك معي.
Honestly, sir, it's such a kick to meet the famous Hercule Poirot. Uncle Arthur's told me masses about you, of course. Have you been working on a case in Baghdad?
No, it's quite interesting, actually. Poirot got a telegram from an old flame of his saying she was in a spot of bother and could he meet her in Baghdad. Good-looking woman. Said she was a Russian countess, Countess Vera Rosakov.
Really?
Thank you, Hastings, for explaining that to Monsieur Coleman.
We've had a bit of excitement out at Tellurimja, too, while you've been away, Uncle Arthur.
Well, I've only been away a day.
Well, this morning, we had a dead Arab at the site. Been strangled, apparently.
Good Lord.
I say, that's Sheila Maitland. Her father's a superintendent in the Baghdad police. He must be up at the dig. He doesn't approve of Sheila coming out here alone. What-ho, Sheila?
Will you take that machine away, Coleman?
Fancy a race?
It may have escaped your notice that you're in a car and I'm on a horse.
All is good for a laugh, old Sheila.
Thank you, Hastings.
I say, Poirot, was that tactless of me mentioning the Countess?
Could you ever be tactless, Hastings?
Any news of her yet?
No.
It's odd, though, isn't it? I mean, she books into the hotel, sends you this telegram, and then when you arrive, she's gone off on some trip.
Wait.
Hello. Hello. Eric Leidner.
Ah!
You must be Hercule Poirot, Captain Hastings' famous friend.
Ah. It is an honor to meet an archaeologist so distinguished, Dr. Leidner.
The honor is entirely mutual.
Do be careful. That's Mr. Poirot's luggage. Good afternoon, Superintendent. I say.
Ah, there you are, Dr. Leidner. We've had a bit of luck with...
I don't think you know Mr. Poirot. Mr. Poirot, this is Superintendent Maitland of the Baghdad Police.
How do you do?
Superintendent?
Right. Now, look here. This fellow who got himself strangled is on our records. Name of Izzat Baki. Small-time crook. Dealing in stolen goods. Stealing antiquities. Selling drugs. Prostitution. So I want to question all your Arab workmen. I still favor the idea he was buying stolen antiquities from one of them.
Very well. Whatever you think necessary. I'm sorry for that. This is where you'll be staying. I only hope you'll be happy in our rather primitive accommodation.
No, not at all, Dr. Leidner. I'm a man of the taste most simple. Oh, Lord Bullock.
Nasty business, this fellow being killed.
Yes. We've had one or two suspicious characters hanging around Tellurimja since we started finding the gold artifacts. You looking for me, Annie?
Oh, Dr. Leidner, yes.
I was just showing our distinguished guest his room. Mr. Poirot, Miss Johnson, my right hand, you might say.
Oh, Dr. Leidner.
I'm delighted to meet you, Mademoiselle Johnson.
How do you do? I wonder if you could come and cast your eye over the beads I found this morning.
Sure. Dinner's at 8, Mr. Poirot.
Where's the mosquito net, Hastings?
Oh, we don't bother with them here. There's no body of water for miles, so we only get the odd mosquito passing through, as it were. A couple of little bites won't do you any harm.
But I'm extremely sensitive even to the couple of little bites, Hastings.
Of course, everyone's getting frightfully excited about the stuff that we're finding here.
Bill, I was just coming to look for you.
Father Lavigny, this is Mr. Hercule Poirot. He's come to stay with us.
I'm pleased to meet you, Monsieur Poirot.
Mon père?
I have heard much about your exploits. According to the log, there was a cylinder seal found by Mr. Mercado yesterday, which he gave to you to bring to the Antica.
That's right, yes.
Do you know where it is?
I've put it on that shelf there.
Well, it's not there now.
Well,
Everybody on the roof, please.
old Leidner always insists upon a group photograph whenever we have a distinguished visitor.
If the back row could move slightly to the left, you're not quite symmetrical. Captain Hastings, move those querns if there's not enough room.
Madame Leidner, what is a quern?
A millstone. They seem to find more of those than almost anything else.
Where's Mr. Mercado?
Joseph doesn't like having his photograph taken. Mr. Carey's not here.
He's still out at the dig. Now, relax, please, and look towards the camera. Quite still.
I'm afraid you'll find us a gloomy crowd tonight, Monsieur Poirot. We're very distressed about the poor Arab who was killed.
It is a circumstance most unfortunate, Madame Leidner. Was he one of your workmen?
It's hard to say. We have so many casual workers. It's all right, Joseph. What's wrong, Mr. Mercado?